Hi, I'm Laura, and welcome to the second of our Seeing Green virtual program series. Today, I'll be sharing another eco-friendly project with you that you can make with things that you likely already have at home. Today, we'll be making our own dog toys out of a recycled t-shirt, or a t-shirt that you no longer want to use. For this project, you will need a pair of scissors and an old t-shirt. First, take the t-shirt and lay it out. You'll be making cloth strips out of the t-shirt, so the first step is to cut along the length of one side. Cut along the top of the t-shirt as well, making the top half separate from the bottom half on all but one side. You should have a large sheet of t-shirt material now. Now you can start to cut the strips. You can make the strips as thick or thin as you like, but just remember that the thinner they are, the smaller the toy will be. The thicker they are, the shorter the toy will be, but it will be a bigger toy. Cut along the length of the t-shirt material. Do this until you have 4 strips of about equal size. You'll want to cut off any of the seams or irregular parts from the strips to make them relatively square. Once you have your 4 strips, you'll want to stretch the t-shirt material to maximize the length. Do this by holding one end and stretching the other away from you. You'll feel when the material reaches its tension point. Stretch all 4 strips of material out. Take the 4 strips and tie the ends together in a knot. You can also make thinner strips by cutting the t-shirt along the bottom. Just cut along the entire bottom length of the shirt. This will give you an even circular strip which you'll want to cut in half on one side. This gives you a long strip which you can then stretch out like you did with the bigger strips. Repeat this 4 times. I've done this with another colored t-shirt as well, and the strips look like this. These strips will make a longer but thinner dog toy. Once the knot is tied, separate the 4 pieces on the working side of the strips. For this project, we'll be making a box knot. You'll take the first strip and lay it over the length of the second strip. Take the second strip and lay it over the length of the third strip. Take the third strip and lay it over the length of the fourth strip. Then take the 4th strip and feed it through the first loop that you made. Now tighten each side strip by strip so as to keep everything even. The tightened result should look like this. Let's go over the process again. You'll take the first strip and lay it over the length of the second strip. Take the second strip and lay it over the length of the third strip. Take the third strip and lay it over the length of the 4th strip. Then take the 4th strip and feed it through the first loop that you made. Now tighten each side strip by strip so as to keep everything even. Repeat the process. Keep repeating this process of clockwise folding until you've reached the end of your strips. Once you've reached the end of your strips, it should look something like this. As you can see, this kind of knotting has a lot of give and is great for tug-of-wars. With the remaining pieces of the strips, you can trim up to the edge of the toy to give a sort of frayed edge look. And we already have a bit of curiosity. You can follow the same exact process with thinner or thicker strips. The dog toy's width will just change according to the size of the strips. Here you can see I'm using the thinner strips that I cut earlier. The result looks like this. The alternating colors are nice as well. And it looks like the audience approves of this toy as well. And there you have it, a dog toy. You can also use the strips to make braided toys like this. Dogs like those too. Instead of the box knot that we did in the video. Thanks for watching.